And meanwhile, there is late word from the French energy minister that the government will absorb some increases of the price of electricity. The comments come out of a meeting of key ministers today at the Elysee Palace, convened by President Macron to address Europe's energy crisis. The energy minister went on to say that gas deliveries from Russia were at their lowest level and that the state-owned utility EDF would restart dozens of nuclear reactors for the winter that are currently shut down.
Sur l'électricité, vous le savez,
As you know, 32 reactors have been shut down, some due to stress corrosion and others for routine maintenance.
maintenance habituelle. EDF s'est engagé à
EDF is committed to restarting all reactors this winter. We will be following the situation closely with weekly updates, and we will be particularly vigilant that the schedule is kept.
à ce que ce calendrier soit tenu.
And for more on this, we're joined by Charles Pellegrin from our business desk. Hi, Charles.
Hi, Monty.
So what were the big takeaways from the meeting today here in Paris?
Well, judging from that press conference from the French energy minister, Agnès Pannier-Runacher, she really tried to reassure French households as much as he could, but in the process kind of painted a dim picture of the French energy situation at the moment. The first thing here is that she said the government will step in and absorb part of the increases in the price of electricity for the coming year. This is a huge deal because electricity prices have really gone up a huge amount. The price for 2022, the wholesale price for 2022 was 85 euros per megawatt hour, and the price for 2023 has gone up to over 1,000 euros per megawatt hour. So huge increase.
Wow.
The last year that there was a price cap on the price of electricity that was guaranteed by the government, that was at 4%. There will be, these prices will be contained again next year, but it's not clear to what extent because 4% and that increase, it's quite a discrepancy there. In terms of the gas supply for the winter, Agnès Pannier-Runacher said that is at 92%, so we're getting close to being able to cover that whole winter period in terms of gas deliveries. She also said that the deliveries from Russia are at their lowest level. And finally, in terms of that supply side of energy production, there's this question of these energy reactors, these nuclear reactors, and EDF, the French energy provider, saying that they will restart all 32 currently inactive nuclear reactors in the country. That's 32 out of 56 total nuclear reactors in the country that will be running again, according to EDF. It's not clear how they're going to be able to keep that schedule and get all of these up and running again, but they'll be working around the clock, and the government is putting a lot of pressure for them to do this. So a lot's being done on the supply side to get more energy production done.
And another key word we keep hearing from the French government is frugality. At least that's the English translation. What exactly does that mean in terms of policy?
Exactly. So frugality, or in French, it's sobriety or sobriété. So we can't really translate it that way. This is basically saying that on the demand side, we're going to have to cut how much gas and electricity we use. The Prime Minister Elisabeth Borne has called for a 10% cut in gas consumption in order to avoid any potential rationing of gas or rolling blackouts, which is something that especially businesses and industries in France really want to avoid, because that would mean potentially lowering production or that kind of thing. The interesting thing here is that actually the government has guaranteed that there won't be any blackouts or rationing for the household side. So this is why businesses are so intent on avoiding this. As a reminder as well, gas is used to produce electricity in part, so that explains why skyrocketing, the dearth of gas in Europe because of the war in Ukraine has led to skyrocketing prices in electricity. Another key element as well is that in the government strategy is European solidarity. Agnès Pannier-Runacher has made a point of pointing that out. She said that there's a lot of energy trade between France and its neighbors Spain and Germany, and that there will continue bilateral talks to perhaps share the burden over the winter months in terms of energy demand. So really, the main objective here is to make it through the winter without any rationing, without any power blackouts, but there will be a lot of work that will have to be done from EDF, for instance, and also many sacrifices that will have to be endured.
Yeah, big issue that is certainly not going away anytime soon. Charles, thanks so much.